All right, enough of this, ladies and gentlemen. This is Norgar. I am up in the booth. We're getting ready to run the replay here from Phoenix International Raceway. 100 laps in the B Series fixed cars. And I have drivers Dustin Lee and Marcus Legendary, a.k.a. Groove, up here in the booth with me here. Going to help me commentate this race here tonight and go over our race we just ran. So thank you guys for joining me here in the booth tonight.
Yeah, thanks for the invitation and good evening, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
You got it. Dustin Lee, Nortona 500 winner. Have you received your trophy yet, Dustin?
No, not yet.
Okay, it's in the mail. It's in the mail, buddy. I promise. I promise. It's in the mail. So, yeah, we're off the super speedways now, guys, and getting ready to run, you know, racetracks with more turns in them. And you have to slow down and brake and coast and you know, turn the wheel a little bit more and all that kind of stuff. How's it feel coming off the coming off of the Daytona spree we did for 3 weeks? Don't all talk at once. Confusing me.
Yeah, I haven't been in the Daytona race, so I think Justin should take the question.
Well, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I'm gonna miss it because I guess we're not gonna race it for a while. But we had a close and good race last night with the new SS Impala that just came out. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna miss it.
Well, we'll be back there for sure. Holt here gonna take the pole. Bolton on the outside, Crum in third, Dominique in fourth, Lee, you start in fifth, Norris in sixth, seventh, Ariotti, and eighth is Edney, Dave Swindell in ninth, Scott Simley in 10th. The pace car is off. It's time to go bumper humping at Phoenix out in the desert. Green, green, green. So 100 laps here at Phoenix. We pretty much predicted it was going to be brutal, guys, and it was.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, if you look at the qualifying times, the first 30 drivers are almost 1 second apart. That's starting to show how much trouble most people have here.
Well, new track for a lot of guys and limited practice time, but headed to a track next week everybody's very familiar with, I guess.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that race. Kind of put this one behind me.
We're still under green flag conditions here early on lap number 2, about to complete lap number 3, and I, like a bad host, didn't check to see how many actual caution flags were in this race, so I didn't miss any.
I counted 10.
10? Oh my lord. Green flag racing here at Phoenix. Bolt out front, Bolton in second, Chance Crum in third. So what part of the track did you guys find most challenging?
Oh, I think it's coming out of 4 because that's where you can lose the most speed and the most lap time.
I thought it was turn 3 going in because the car got really, really light.
We got viewers that want to see the crash paint. Crash paint, okay, we need to tell the story real quick. We're going to pause the actual race because there's a crash coming up. But the crash paint, what we do here is whoever brings out the first caution of the race each week has to wear a special paint scheme. That honor last week at Daytona was given to Richard Allen. He is in the number, I don't know. Richard Allen, there he is in the 01. Viewers want to see the crash paint, and here it is for the B Series. We also do this in the trucks as well, but the crash paint, there you go. Everybody knows who you are out on the track, and they stay the hell away from you. So that's the Norgar TV crash paint that the driver's got to wear. Let's see if we can get a better angle of it here real quick. It's actually pretty funny. Sam Wilski came up with this idea. The spoiler call. Yeah, it's supposed to say crash warning there on the back, and there it says I'm an idiot. And yeah, if you bring out the first caution, which we'll be awarding that to a driver here in just a few minutes, guys. Are you excited? Hello?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
and
there
I
you
hope
go.
it's not me.
Yeah, well, it might be. You never know. You have frequent flyer miles at this track, more so, I think, than everybody else there, Dustin. So we'll cross our fingers on that. So let's head back to green flag racing here. We're getting ready to go yellow here in just a second. So let's head back up to the action. It's just a joke thing we got to go on, so don't bring out the caution. You don't want to wear it this Saturday in the trucks. Big Dave Swindell in the number 1 will be wearing the crash paint at, where the heck are we? Michigan. Michigan this Saturday, the number 1 will be wearing the crash paint for the truck series. So come out and bring your flash photography. The crash paint, yeah, it could have looked a lot better, but Sam's whole deal is I'm making a paint for a crash test dummy. And I think he literally spent 5 minutes on it. So, and that's the way he wanted it to look, and he did a great job. We love it. Where's this caution flag going to happen? I don't know, but it's going to. Are we really still under green on lap number 7? Is this really happening? Didn't feel like 7 laps, did it, guys?
Oh, the first run was very good, I think.
There it
Everybody
is.
fell in a single file pretty fast.
Nope, that's not it. Joel getting a little punch from Mr. Beach. Joel doing a good job saving it. Hawkins running in 14th position with Beach right behind him there in 15th, and Beach really backed off. He could have turned him completely around, but Beach ended up backing off there. Up here with Dave Swindell and Scott Simley in the 1 and the 14, and there's the 54 of Norris. I think that's Norris. And there's you, Marcus, right behind you. Brantley smoking all over the place. Lap number 9 here at Phoenix. Oh, and there you are, Dustin. Oh, in big trouble. Dustin Lee in the 51 Lowe's machine gets spun around, and Dustin, good luck, buddy. All right, let's take a look and see whose fault this is, and you drivers gonna help me decide. All right, so here we go. We got Michael Norris in the 54. We got the 51 of Dustin Lee, and we got the 19 of Ariotti. So let's take a look here. Slow it down from this angle.
Back it up just a little bit more, Nord. If you look, you'll see the 54 actually gets into the wall before that.
Okay, we'll take the driver's word for it. It's right along above the 54 of Norris. Looks like right there he scraped it a little bit going into one. The 3, Chance Crum, tire smoke from his right front. Really locking it down, dive bombing it in there. This is coming down the dog leg there in the back stretch just before you get into 3. 34 in front, back end starting to skid out a little bit, but he's able to catch it back up. Now, 54 blinks, aliens hovering over Phoenix. Area 51 not far away. And there, the 54 gets into the wall. Straightens it out. Comes back up in the, or starts to come back up in the line.
I think at this point the 54 is almost just hanging on.
Yeah, he's definitely got a handful of steering wheel right now. But he's doing a good job keeping it straight. Ariotti in the 19 goes to the outside, seeing potential doom and disaster. Oh, Dustin, you did a lot of talking, but let's take a look here. Let's go to the rear chase view. Let's go on the rear chase with the crowd going nuts right now. Everybody's got a different opinion. Let's slow it down in the rear chase view. This is caution flag number 1, lap number 9. Norris in the 54. This is going to be another one of them close ones. Marcus, what do you think there from that initial view?
Well, it's very easy to see that he was driving his wheels off, but Dustin and who was it, Ariotti, were really saving their tires. So I think Michael Norris has to take the blame here because he was just pushing too hard.
Well, Dustin Lee, it's kind of not fair to ask you whose fault this was, and so I'm
Norris.
not. Well, that's 2 for Norris. So, but I guess I'm the deciding factor here, and I don't know.
I mean, take a look at the angle that Norris's car has as opposed to Dustin and Ariotti behind him. Dustin and Ariotti were pretty much driving on rails, keeping it smooth, and Norris really was putting the hammer down here.
The crowd right now is saying, and this is coming from Mazia, that Dustin slid up. I don't know. Right now, my initial decision is Mr. Beach. So let's look at the footage again. Roll that beautiful bean footage one more time. We need to make a decision though here. 54 is definitely. Let's go on board with the 54. Let's see what he was dealing with here coming down the. Yeah, he hit the wall right there. Right there, he gets real loose. What, did he get loose because you hit him? Can't see from that angle. Did he get loose because you hit him? That's the question. Because if he got loose, because him coming down the back stretch, he had a handle on his car. I didn't see a whole lot going on, but his back end's doing funky shit. Hey, I don't like that view.
That's just the aliens.
Well, we gotta place blame here somewhere. What do the viewers think? Viewers, 54 or 51? Who's at fault? Who's wearing the crash paint? Next week, maybe I won't have to vote. I'll let the viewers decide. It's 50-50. Shit.
It's conspiracy. They're trying to get me.
Yeah, the 30. Thanks a lot, Chance. I'm nowhere near these guys. It is a race incident. It is a race incident. That is a fact. And I hate to blame either driver here because they're both my friends, but blame has to be placed. Man. Well, now you guys know that I am supposed to be impartial. I am supposed to call them as I see them, but it's going to come down to my vote. My vote, and it's going to be... That's Dustin. I'm sorry. That's a 51. Dustin, you came up into him. He had a handle on it. He had a handle. I have to pick somebody, Dustin. I'm sorry, man. Please don't hate me.
Okay.
I don't I don't know what else to do. I mean, it's so close. Yeah, well, now the crowd's saying you both should wear it. But Dustin not happy with my decision, and I understand why, Dustin. I get it. I know you don't want to be at fault here, but I don't know,
The
Marcus.
idiot car may win next week. Who knows?
Marcus, what do you think of this decision? You think this is a good decision or a bad decision, Marcus?
Well, I already made my call and said it's Norris's fault. It's a very short track. This is not Daytona. You have to expect the car on the inside to come up a little.
Well,
That's just how it is when you run side by side.
yeah. And you know what? That is a valid argument and a good point. However, a decision needed to be made. Needed to be made on the spot. So, Dustin, I am sorry. You're going to wear the crash paint next week. All right.
All right.
It is what it is, brother. All right. So, let's move on. Let's go through the other 9 caution flags we're going to have. No, I don't know, because that's where the caution does come out. It's you say that everybody's saying now that the caution doesn't even come out here. Oh, that's right. It didn't. It didn't come out. Oh, we just may have a turn of events. You guys may not even be the contenders for the crash paint. We may have to shit can that whole little thing right there that we just did. Ah,
Dun
yeah.
dun.
There may be 2 more involved. I can't see it here. I got to go to another view to see the flag when the caution does actually come out. Yep. Now the audience is cluing in and they're remembering and activating their brain cells along with me. You guys, is that incident? You and Norris, that didn't bring out the caution flag. That wasn't the one. So I think you guys may get a reprieve. Okay, there's a yellow flag right there. What we need to do now is we need to back it up to the pace car. Let's go to the pace car and see where he is. Pace car, pace car. I saw it here somewhere. There he is. Okay, there. His lights go on. You got to wait and see. His lights go on. Oh, they're on for a long time. Alright, they're on right there, so the yellow is out. So, who is spun around? Who brought out the yellow officially? Now that the audience is getting all over me.
So at the point the light come on, Beach is already spun it onto the inside. 51 is already taken off. The 92 is smoking.
Alright, yeah, there's Beach. Alright, let's, people are going to be pissed now. I've made a decision, now I got to reverse it. But you guys are right. The caution flag wasn't out when Dustin and Michael Norris tangled. Alright.
Did the caution come out because Marche pulled back up on the track?
That may have been as well, too. Where's Marche at? Alright, there's your incident. You're still spinning. There's Marche. There's Norris. Okay, now we need to stop. Now we need to go to the flag. I got to be able to see when this turns yellow. This is going to be impossible to figure out because you guys are spinning everywhere. There, the green light's still on. Green light's still on. Oh, shit. Where does the caution, or when does the caution come out? Up right there. There's people spinning everywhere, and the yellow's not out. Damn it, iRacing. This is ridiculous. Why is the caution flag not out yet? There's cars scattered everywhere.
I'm getting out of Dodge down low there. Yeah, iRacing definitely
There's
is
still no
delaying the
yellow.
caution.
There's people spun around backwards. There's Marseille trying to come back up on the track. And this is what may actually bring out the yellow, but I'm going to make an executive decision here in just a second. The yellow is still not out. Look at the flag. Look at the light. It's still not out. There it is, right there. Right there it's out. Bam. Now, there's 400 people that have spun, wrecked, are already down on pit road. Jones is out of shape. But everybody's recovered by now. Look, there's no one out of shape. When that yellow flag comes out, no one's out of shape. No one. There you can see it on the flag stand as well. Everybody is done spinning. They've done turned around except for Beach. Teach me how to drive. Oh my God, Mr. Beach. Teach me how to drive. All right, well, I don't know how we can do it, but the pace car needs to wear the crash paint next week. Nobody's wearing the crash paint. And as a matter of fact, for that whole series of wrecking, I'm not even going to deduct any points. So caution flag number 1, everybody just got a reprieve. You're welcome. Nobody, no deducted points, no nothing. That's it. So congratulations, Dustin. You escaped the hangman's noose. Whew. That was a lot of hard work.
Nice.
That's iRacing's fault, is what that is. All right, so no one wearing the crash paint next week. No one. Got a week off from the crash paint. That makes everybody happy. Happy, happy! All right, lots and massive amounts of pit stops going on right now on lap number 12. Let's fast forward, shall we, guys? Marcus, you got, where are you at? 16th? You mid-pack right now? Early on in
Yeah, I was just hanging around in the back.
Did you get any damage off all that?
Oh no, I didn't take any damage until the 4th caution, I think. I was trying to play it safe, hang around in the back. I got new tires every caution, full set, which makes 40 tires for the whole race. I expect a commission from Goodyear.
Yeah, wait by the mailbox for that check, Marcus. So here we go, green flag racing again. Lap number 15, Audi out front, and Aaron Cummings on the outside in second. Holt restarting third, and Bolton on the outside in the Monster Energy drink. Chevy Impala restarting fourth. So here we go, lap 15, and we'll be talking about another caution here in a minute. Oh, sorry, Beach. Beach wants to see his wreck, so I think he didn't see what happened. I didn't see what happened, so I didn't think it was that important, but let's take a look. Here you are following Joel, Mr. Beach. This is before the first caution. Shark out front in the 08. Oh, Swindell comes down into you. But he was already wrecking. You never saw that coming. Let's check it out with Big Dave here. Looks like Dave went for a ride. Big time here. Alright, rear chase here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that definitely two good cars right there, that's for sure.
Dave starts checking up for these guys, and he starts checking up hard. He's got it still straight though, but it looks like that car right there is. Oh, and here comes Scala, and oh, yeah, the 08. And there you go. There you have it, Beach. So checking up, checking up. Brakes not tuned in. Let's head back up to lap number 15. And go green flag racing again. Oh, wait. There we go. It's alright. We're going to be under yellow again in here in a second. There it is. It's already just on the restart right there. Alright, so you know what we have to do, boys. We've got to figure out who caused this wreck. And you're going to have to take championship points away from your fellow teammates. Possibly. Let's take a look here. Let's go to the chopper view. And I'm not sure where this wreck started. Let's see if we can decipher it.
My car, because I was involved in every one.
I don't mean to laugh, but you don't have good karma with this track, Dustin.
I literally felt like a pinball all night long.
Alright, so here's the restart. Wilski checks out. Oh man, how are we going to assign blame to this? Alright, so there's a caution flag again. We have to assign blame. We have to place blame where his blame is due. So you guys need to help me decide who's at fault here, guys. It's a lot of checking up, but they brought out a caution. Somebody's got to be penalized. What I see right there is the 48 didn't go. What do you guys see?
Yeah, the 48 was definitely slowing down very, very early, for no obvious reason.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually in front of him with the 77 and maybe the 86.
All right, let's head back up there. '77 and Marcus and then 86. Somebody didn't go.
It's like Nord maybe just missed a gear.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's blame it on me. No one near me. Okay, yeah. That wasn't me. That wasn't Marcus. That wasn't the 77. 42, 41, 48. And, you know, there's that 51 troublemaker, too. Don't count him out. Here it is. Whose fault is it? I think it's the 48's. He didn't go. Said he's not checking up for the 77. He's nowhere near the 77. A checkup means you slam on your brakes because you're gonna hit them. 48 got a lot of room. Yeah. All right. Let's go on board. Maybe he started in third. Let's see what he did wrong. He's in third right now.
Yeah, the 77 definitely slammed on the brakes there.
Man, I hate assigning blame to my league members, but somebody's got to take the blame for this, boys. Who's it going to be?
Well, Manley did run up on the back of you really quick and have to get on the brakes.
So now you're blaming it on me. Okay. Well, here, let's go on board with Grijalva.
Take a ride with Brantley right after that.
Where's Brantley? Where's Brantley? All right. All right, so now in my defense, did I do something wrong? Did I slow up? I can't believe I'm defending myself here. I wasn't near anybody. But here we go. That's your breaking point right there. So what did I do wrong?
So I'd say Brantley then.
And Brantley will say me. And Grijalva will say Brantley. Maybe I don't like this system anymore. This is too much work. Beach says it was his fault. I mean, yeah, I do have a gap without a doubt, but me and Brantley were on the same page the whole time. But the wreck is nowhere near this. Marcus, what do you think? Whose fault?
Tough call. But I think the 08 built up a lot of momentum on that restart, and maybe it was at least partly his fault too.
Joel Hawkins.
Because you have to expect some checkups at the start, especially in Phoenix. He was going pretty fast when the green flag dropped.
Yeah, this is another tough one. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
So what I'm gonna do here again is I'm not gonna dock any points for this caution flag because it's a series of a lot of things, and the way that the points are set up, it has to be pretty obvious. So up to bad restart.
Hey, the caution car was around that, by the way.
Do you guys think that's fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So caution flag number 2. No one to blame. Not going to dock any points. Somebody's getting docked points. I'm pretty sure it's going to be you, Dustin. You escaped once, but surely you were involved in almost every accident. One of them's got to be your fault.
Oh, I can tell you the next one's going to be it.
Okay. All right. So
don't even have to think that one.
There's caution flag again. Joel, Rush, Rudy, Rick Allen, and Simpson. Simpson able to get slowed down there in the slam-o-flage vehicle. Rudy, another heartbreaker for Rudy here. Wanting to have a good run. But Rudy tried to get her down there and get her fixed. Rudy's a trooper. Well, let's head back up to the next green flag lap. Beach, beach, beach. Pit stops, blah, 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 double up. Here we go, lap number 20. Let's head back up front. Let's see who's up front right now. Who's running up front? Wow. Pretty big field tonight. We had, how many guys did we have tonight, guys? 33?
Yeah, 33.
33 on this. There's really not a lot of room to race here. Ariati out front. Alex Holt on the outside, and Justin Bolton in third. So let's watch it from here. T-Man in the grass. On some lawns. He's going to fall all the way to the back, but stays out of trouble. And it looks like the caution flag's out again. You said it was you, the next one, for sure?
Don't look.
Don't look. There you are by yourself. Oh, really? Whoa. There's a little bit of touching between teammates there, Aki and Swindell, and behind you. Green flag's still out. Oh, man, your car just busted right. Swindell's in the wall. Jesus. Horrible night for you guys, huh? Green flag's still
Yes,
out.
it was.
Green flag's still out, and again, there's like 2 or 3 people turned around. And I have no way of telling who really brought it out, because you're turned around, Swindell's turned around, Rush is turned around. There, the caution lights are on. So guess what? Another reprieve, just because I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to blame somebody through all that crap. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I just don't want to even try. There's 3 people spun around. Who brought it out? iRacing, the way that they throw their cautions is ridiculous. It's gotten ridiculous since the last build. Would you guys agree or disagree with that? I'll be right back.
I definitely agree. Ever since the patch, it seems like iRacing is delayed on throwing the caution for some reason.
Yeah, you have to remember that it's just an algorithm that determines when a caution comes out or doesn't come out. I think it takes into account how slow a car is going and how much damage a car has taken. And algorithms can be wrong. There's nothing better than human judgment in these races.
Oh yeah.
But hey, if Nordka manages to get even more famous, maybe someday he gets NASCAR sanctioning. Who knows?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, sanctioned to stay away. All right, so all doubled up again here. Lap 23. Oh man, let's get on with it. Here we go. Green flag racing again. Holt still out front. Audi on the outside, and Bolton still in third. Lap number 26. 3 cautions thus far.
There's a lot of hard racing back in the back of the pack. Actually, all the way up through to the lead as well.
I'll tell you what there is at Phoenix, Dustin, is a lot of cars. I don't think I've raced with this many here at this track. I think that was another issue too. Just guys still learning how to run in these full packs, and you know, I don't care if it takes 2, 3 more seasons. All right, now we got problems.
It's really hard to get rhythm going too when you only run like 2 or 3 laps.
Yep. Well, here's another caution flag number 4. Are we going to blame T-Man for this one? Pretty much spinning by himself there. The yellow's out right there as he spins by the pole. Let's go on board with him.
Here comes yours.
No, wait, whoa, they're wrecking way in front of him. They're wrecking way in, oh no, another one. Look at all the wrecking going on up here. Oh yeah, you're in it again, Dustin. There you are. this is going to take 19 hours to decipher. So what happens here, Dustin? What'd you see?
Looks like T-Man lost it there, and just people checking up and everything else, and when you get in the middle of the corner and you try to check up so hard, it just comes around on you.
That's Jones in the 5. He's the one that initially started the wreck. Oh, and you see his back end kick out. He's following Audi and Crum there.
Oh yeah, I see the 11 up.
Yeah, he's the one that initially starts sliding, and he gains it again there for a second. And then around he goes, and I think that there was a lot of aero something going on right there, and that's what started everybody else checking up behind. Back with you there, Dustin, and I had to drive through this. Eddie there on the outside in the 88. And the 84 a
Like
Hunt.
Dave just squeaks by there.
84 a Hunt, not happy. And there I am in the 30, and Eddie nowhere to go. So I don't know. You guys say 11 spins alone?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I don't even see how the 11 can drive the car away.
All right, so that was caution flag 4. We got 6 more to go. Let's get through another one real quick. All right, let's go back up to green. Yeah, look at his car there after the wreck. It's yeah, he's got problems.
I think that one's headed trailers.
It might be. All right, so headed back up front. Alex Holt, still up front. Holt tough everywhere we go. Man, and what a great qualifying time he put up there tonight. 27.818. Not too shabby. All right, so green flag, next green flag run will be on lap number 32. Here we go, green, green, green. Still a lot of cars out on the track trying to get every point they can, and Dustin, you know as well as anybody that every single point counts.
Yes, it does. Just like the truck season last year, it came down to only 3 points.
Yep. Got to get them every chance you can get. There, the 14 assembly gets on the outside of the 34 and takes him, Chris Scala, right there, running in 7th position. The number 30, yours truly, in 8th. Eric Brantley in 9th, right behind the 30 Norgar machine. Brizik there in the 91, working his way up through the field here on lap number 33. There is the 77 of Gurjalba. And the 24 running in 12th position, just in front of Superman. That's Caleb McKee. And Richard Schwint right behind him in the 55. So there's Brizik. He goes around. That's going to bring out caution flag number 5. I believe. Let's go to the chopper view and take a look. Brizik running all by himself in 10th. Let's go on board with him. And the old I hit the outside wall coming out of 2 trick. How many times you guys hit that wall tonight?
Not a single time.
I didn't hit it, but I hit every other wall.
Well, I scraped it once or twice. But common thing that happens here. And sorry, this is coming out of 4, not 2. I don't know what I said, but running the middle lane, doing a good job. Coming out of turn number 4, car just says, nope, not going to turn. And he's going to bank it off the wall. Maybe it is at 1 and 2. Yeah, it is at 1 and 2. Cameramen are doing more than they should be. Here he goes. Coming off of turn 2, he's going to kiss that wall and goodbye front end. Bad part is he comes up on the track right there, and Marcus, man, you almost killed him.
That wasn't that close.
Well, I mean, it's still got to scare you when they're coming up on the track. So that wreck is going to go to the 91. No one else involved. All right. Let's make sure the caution is out. I can't trust iRacing anymore. Yep, it is. There's a yellow. So yellow comes out for the 91 coming back up across the track. Let's head up to the next set of green flag runs. Everybody down on pit road. Pretty much I think everybody pit right around here. I know some guys were probably, you know, up front wanting tires. I mean, tires at this place, guys, they get eaten up quick if you're not careful.
Yeah, there's definitely a huge fall off on the tires here.
The mid and backpack basically took new tires every caution.
Alright, so back up front, it looks like Bolton is going to bust his way to the lead there over Ariati in the 19, and he's got a gap. He starts taking off. There's the 3 of Crum there on the outside with Holt right behind him. T-Man up in the top 5 there in the 66. Scott Simley on the outside in the 14 Hot Wheels machine. And Dominique there in the 34 Monster, I think that's Monster Energy. Yeah, Monster Energy. He's going to slide up in front of the number 5 of Chris Scala. Brantley getting all kinds of loose. I was following Brantley for a while, and man, he was just driving the heck out of his car, burning up his tires awfully quick. And right there, I actually get messed up right there. I go out and I actually smack the wall right there. And there was one accident that could have happened. Still under green, lap 42.
The 34 of Jeremy Dominic definitely deserves some credit. He's the only one who made it through the race without a single incident.
Ah, you looked at those stats, did you? Well, that's absolutely awesome. And it sounds almost impossible. So good job for the 34. As they're starting to string out here, lap 43, Bolton out front leading.
Yeah, Brantley, he is driving the wheels off that car.
Yep. He's giving it all he's got. Early on, he gets by the 77 of Grijalva as well, and he's going to pick up, move up to 9th position there as he goes by the 77. He wanted to get to the front, and so far so good. This track really, really hard to pass. It's tough to pass here, guys, and there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I wouldn't totally agree. A lot of cars slide up, and it's very easy to jump on the inside if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason we see a lot of cautions at the very first, because, you know, the tires fall off so much, it's kind of makes it a little harder to pass, and that's the reason everybody got new tires. They want to try to get every spot they can get.
Yeah, it might be down to my driving style. What I have noticed is that you have a lot of oversteer for the first 5 laps, and then all of a sudden you have understeer, and heavy understeer, and that's very difficult to adapt to, because it's happening so quickly.
Yeah, you got to keep the temps down on that right front, because without that right front, yeah, that's the only thing keeping you from going into the wall. Still under green, Bolton still pulling away. Bolton got a good lead here on Adi there in the number 19. Chance Crum doing a good job in the number 3. All right, behind Airy there, and Holt, here he comes again, the number 20, a little slow on their pit stop, getting him off of pit road. He is back up to 4th. Scott Simley moving through the field, and again, there's Dominique, he's in the picture. Single file right now, these guys not getting too racy after, what, 5 cautions already. These guys want to run a few green flag laps, and looks like everybody's given some room there. Chris Scala working on the inside of the 66 of Trevor Johnson. That is the battle for 7th position. Johnson on the outside, up toward the wall, and oh, and Scala even gives him more room, and Brantley just, he's salivating right now. He's like, I'm gonna get something out of this. And there, Brantley's got a fender on the 5. Can he hold it coming down? He can, but Chris is quicker. There is Dustin again, and the 24 of Caleb McKee, being followed by the 55 of Richard Schwint. So, it looks like we just had another yellow right here. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag number 6, Beach again. No, it's not Beach. It's got to be in front of Beach. Rudy or Rush. Let's take a look at Rudy. I think it's Rudy. Anybody have a clue who brought out this one?
No idea, sorry.
Ah, Wilski. Oh, this is okay.
Oh yeah, that incident. He just got loose and I was behind him.
Or was this the incident where he pulled off the track to admin because he was...
No, that one was later.
That was later. All right.
That was during a caution.
All right. Well, that one we're not going to penalize him for that because he was trying to do his job, and it's so hard to type and race, which is something that we need to improve on. People who aren't in the race that are spectating have to start officiating. Yeah, Milski gets loose all by himself. Oh, Marcus, you kissed him. Didn't feel good though, I bet. Oh, the 41 spins by himself.
Yeah, I took away 0x and no damage.
It wasn't too bad then. Alright, that's lap 49. Let's keep going, guys. It's long. Next green flag lap gonna be lap 54. Here we go. Green, green, green. Oh, and look out. Look at the Dustin Magnet. And I'm riding behind the Dustin Magnet right now. And I actually back off to give you guys some space. So when he did go up in the air, I could fly by. And I do get by. Ah, no. Holy, wadded up. I didn't see any of this. Wow, look at everybody wadded up. Wow, what a wreck. mean, shit. That's too bad, Dustin. Let's take a look and see what happens here. What a smile on your face. This looks like maybe the 77. Let's take a look. 77 gets down on the rumble strips. Still no contact. But there is right there. Well, Marcus, what would you say about that incident there? Dustin's fault or Grijalva?
Yeah, well, it's two drivers fighting for the same piece of real estate.
Well, who had the line? Who had the line? Look at that pretty orange car. That's nice.
I have to say it's a pretty difficult situation there for Dustin because he has to watch 3 cars around him, 2 on the left, 1 on the right, and it's very difficult to keep track where all the cars are.
Yep, that is true. However, still a part of racing. I don't know. I don't like that angle either. Well, Dustin, what's your take? I mean, you were involved in the wreck. Let me hear what you got to say there, brother. Is he not there anymore? Did he leave?
No, I'm still here. I did throw a little bit of a block there coming out of the little trial on the back. Stayed a little low, but I was clearly going to give him the line, but you know, once again, it's right off of you know, we just took the green. Everybody's got new tires. I just think, you know, he just wanted to get in there and get as much as he could, and you know, I was already there.
And Marcus is trying to give the most politically correct answer as possible. Marcus, you got to place blame. Who you blame there?
I mean, Dustin was blocking him, but he made his intentions very clear very early that he's not going to open the door.
Viewers, what do you think? 51-77 or Beach? Want to label it a racing incident? They both get penalized, so be careful how you word your answer. If it is a racing incident, it should go to both the 51 and the 77. That's how the rule is worded, but
I feel bad for Dustin because he had a lot of bad luck this race, but I think if blame has to be assigned, it's probably on him.
well, driver says on Dustin, and the entire chat says the 77. Except for some goofball that said the number 30's fault. I don't know. I hate assigning blame, and I actually
Me too.
you know,
So just don't do it.
Well, the thing though, the way the rule is written though is that if it's a racing incident like that it's points to each driver. So Dustin and Grijalva are going to get nailed. It's not a lot. I think it's like 1, but it's not a lot. But that's how it's ruled. That's how it's labeled. So it's a racing incident, and they're both going to get nailed. Sorry, Dustin. Do you want?
I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's all racing.
All right. Number 8. Yes, of course I'm writing them down, Steve. Chill. I'm not new here. All right. So, that's caution flag 7. Dustin, I don't know how your car kept running. You must have turned that engine over at least 3 times. I think you got up for beer again.
Probably.
I would too. All right, so let's get on with it here, Marcus and Chance Crum. Now your leader. Let's see who's the leader when we're gonna go green flag racing again. Lap number 60. Here we go. Crum out front. Holt in second on the outside. Bolton down low. Holt gets into the wall a little bit. Bolton gives him room.
And I counted at least 4 cars still on pit road.
Yeah, a lot of damage, a lot of sheet metal being fixed down there. Because, you know, as we said, you know, even if you got a wrecked vehicle, if it runs, you got to get it back out there for those points.
I did get 6 minutes of optional repairs in the last crash, but my car was still running very good when I got out again. The steering was bent, but that's pretty much it. The rest was working very good.
You were fortunate. The wreck that I get involved in on engine blew, just like last week. 2 DNFs.
Ah, too bad.
2 DNFs in a row. And there was I think I killed Chance Crum because I hit him right in the driver's door. There's Wilski up in the wall. There's another spin. There's another yellow. Is this the one Wilski was trying to admin? Or no, that was under caution. Man,
Yeah, that's a different one.
I don't want to nail good old Sam with another penalty, but let's see what happens here. Well, Wilski goes up to the top, and he's actually out of the way of this. And the battle's between the 91 and the 3 right there. Wilski's got nothing to do with that. He got out of the way. He saw the leaders coming. Because Will's 18th right now, Marcus. And Dustin, if you're still there. Brizik is running 16th. And Crum is running 1st. So, let's take a look. Whose fault is it? Do 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 do. Where's the wreck?
Yeah, so I mean, I see the 3's going in there, and you know, obviously he's the leader, and the 91's damaged. It's probably a pretty good speed difference there.
Well, here's how I see this. Is the 91 couldn't go anywhere because Wilski was slow on the outside. He couldn't move anywhere. He had to be where he was be, and I'm sure he realized that the 3 was here.
Yeah, it looks like you know you got the 91, and he's trying to avoid Wilski, and the 3's trying to pass the 91 on top of that. You know, it's just like they're fighting for both the same part of real estate. You know.
Yep. Racing incident.
I think that's what I'd have to go with.
Marcus.
I think it was the 3's fault. The 91 was leaving the door pretty wide open on the inside, and he kept his line. And the 3 just wasn't on the yellow line to get by.
So maybe he wasn't patient enough.
Yeah, he was a little bit too fast.
Well, let's take another look at it. See if Marcus's argument holds water. What about you, fans, viewers, people watching Norgar TV? What do you guys think? At fault racing incident. This is one of those deals where maybe too close to call. I mean, the 91, would he had more room, I think, because right here, when he sees Wilski on the outside, and he doesn't want any part of that. So, and Bolton's right behind him.
Yeah, I think I agree with what Marcus said. At 3, maybe was just a little bit too impatient there.
Well,
I think the 91 didn't even care about Sam being on the outside. He was just leaving the door open enough for a car to get by. And the 3 didn't really take a good apex on this corner. That's probably the reason why he came up.
well, the decisions are split amongst everybody right now, so
Yeah, you can't blame the 3 for being aggressive there, because I mean, he is leading and he's got one of the fastest guys out here bolting behind him.
I agree that the 3 was coming in hot, but the way that he comes in, he pretty much has it. Where's the rear? We'll be able to see it better from here. Let's see what it. On board with Brizik. That's a tough one. Yeah, I mean the 3 does come in real hot. So at fault, or sorry, racing incident, or it looks like the 3 is the other choice. Who's getting nailed? Because if it's a racing incident, they both get nailed. If it's the 3's fault, he only gets nailed. So, what do you guys think there, Dustin and Marcus? How should we score
I'd
this?
say 3.
All right, Marcus says the 3.
Yeah, I'll have to go with the 3 as well.
Okay, so it's the 3. I still have people saying that it's the 30's fault. I'm not even in the damn picture. All right, so sorry there, Chance, but the tribe has spoken. You have just been screwed out of points. Remember to send your mail to Dustin Lee and Marcus Groove, Legendary. All right, 3, Chance Crum, caution flag number 8. Laying down the law. You have been asked to leave politely, something like that. All right, and that actually causes a big wreck. And yeah, actually, I do hit the 3 in the door right here. The viewer was correct right there. I kill Chance. He's dead. Poor Chance.
Yeah, I think I see some vomit in your helmet too.
Oh man, I shit myself as well. I mean, that was horrible. And then he came back up the track, and I was pretty much sliding the brakes the whole way in, and nowhere to go. And you don't like, even in the sim racing, I try not to hit the people in the door. You know what I mean? It's one of those subconscious things. I think people who race, which I don't, but I don't know if you guys think about that or not, but you always, or at least I always try, if I am going to wreck, try not to hit them in the door.
Yeah, and also behind me and the 01 also go for a parallel spin there. I'm trying to avoid everything.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. A lot of cars down on pit road at this point. I'm off with a blown engine. My night's done from here on out. Made it 65 laps. A lot of cars down on pit road. There's Beach. So let's head back up to the next set of green flag races and runs, which we're going to actually get a couple of them in here soon. And let's go back up front. So let's go on board with the 21. There is no 21. 20. And here we go. Next green flag, lap 66. Adi on the outside, hold on the inside. Scala in third, Simley in fourth, and on the outside there in fifth. Who takes over fourth is you. How in the world are you in the top 4, Dustin? That's not possible. Top 5.
Magic.
You got some kind of hack reset we don't know about? Because your car doesn't look that
The car was awesome. It was running, and I wasn't spinning around.
Your car doesn't look that mangled. And there's the caution flag out right there, so who's going to get the blame for this one? The caution comes out right there as they come across the stripe. Somebody is in trouble. Rudy's smoking. Is it Rudy? Ooh. Might have been.
Ooh.
It looks like it was Aaron in the 00. Where is the 00 of Aaron Cummings, Rudy's son? There he is, on the outside Waffle House machine, right behind Big Dave Swindell. Take a look and see what happens here to Aaron. Aaron gets into the back of Swindell. Yeah. Well, this may be one of those things. Let's take a look. Maybe Dave didn't go. Maybe Dave couldn't go. Dave's steering, first of all. Okay, we're going to go on board with Dave, so here we go. Look at his hands. I think I remember him warning everybody that he was going to go high in the turn 1 because his car was crap, but I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I think Dave a little bit damaged.
Yeah, he's got just a tiny bit, but I don't think Aaron even actually touches him. I think he just moves to avoid him. Buckshot Cummings, that was the longest green flag run so far. Let's fall back with Aaron here. Let's see. Let's ride along with him.
Yeah, it doesn't quite look like he hit him, but when you're on the brakes that hard in the corner, it just wants to just come right around on you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't see how you can blame, as much as I would like to. I don't see how you can blame Swindell on this one. I mean, he goes, it's not at ludicrous or supersonic speed, but he goes up high to get out of the way, and Aaron kind of just followed him up there. And if he didn't hit
monkey see, monkey do, as James likes to say.
Yep. Well, I think we got to nail the 00 with that one. Do you guys agree or disagree?
Yeah, agree.
I agree.
All right, 00 gets nailed on caution flag number 9.
Also, once the 00 goes around to the pits, a little action there on pit road.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Aaron just said in trash, he's like, in chat, he said, I trashed a lot of people, I take full blame. So, driver already apologizing. And, that's a sign of, maturity out here. I want to run with people here that, hey, if you make a mistake and you're man enough to admit it, I'm man enough to forgive you. It's a game. Shit's going to happen, right, guys?
Yeah, definitely. Especially the monkey see, monkey do, where the car in front runs into the wall and you follow into the wall. It happens all the time, even to the best of us.
Well, this is good. You guys are up here. The other drivers, they're sitting here listening to you, and, someday they're going to be sitting there talking about you as well. Oh, and Aaron tailing ass down pit road there, using his dad as a shield, and oh no! Oh, that's careless right there is what that is. Aaron, what are you doing?
He said, move over, yeah, I'm coming through.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to smack you in the face, Pa. But I think in his defense, Rudy's going as fast as he can go. But accident in pit road, man, if the cars weren't already so mangled, I'd give somebody else a penalty for that. I mean, that's but I don't think it matters much at this point. Well, we can ask Rudy, if Rudy's in the crowd right now listening, do you want me to hand down more points against your son for this little thing here? We'll ask good old Dad. We'll send it down to Dad. Dad, should we penalize him for the points of wrecking under caution? I think we should, and that's a hefty one. That's -6 points for the under caution one. I think we should nail him for. What do you guys think? You think he should be nailed with another penalty for wrecking under caution?
It would be easier to judge the situation if we had the radio between those two guys.
Mazia says yes. J-Rod says no.
I think the damage was done after the race at the hauler.
Yeah. I mean, the damage is already done. All right. Rudy won't answer, so yeah, we're going to leave it at, okay, nah. Everybody says nah. All right, you didn't get nailed with the freaking real big one. That is a big one. You don't want to get nailed with that one. That's caution flag number 9, so Aaron going to get down there and try to get those waffles with more syrup. No, it's supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. And on lap number 69, we're going to get ready to double up. So let's head up to the leader, who is not him. Alex Holt in the lead there in the number 20. Ariati on the outside. And here we go. Green flag racing. Holt off to the jump on the green flag. Still a lot of cars out there trying to run and trying to get their get every point they can. And look at you, Dustin, in third, get turned again. Look at this. Caution flag number 10.
Yeah, there was a lot of cars.
And this one definitely going to go on Scala. I've watched this one while I was sitting from the pit road and already made my decision on this. I know Mr. Scala is not going to disagree. Gets down there below the yellow line, comes back up, and I mean, he uses the whole entire track. And he needed your bumper as well. So I know he didn't do it on purpose. I heard him apologize right away, but Chris Scala going to be nailed with this caution flag.
Yeah, I was not very happy about it. I had a not very good run, but at least I was up front. But that definitely put an end to my day.
That's a shame, and I know Scala felt bad, but hey, guess what? It's over with. Who cares? It's done. We have another race. Everybody, hey, let's just put it this way, drivers. Everybody did shitty this race, okay? Everybody did. So next week will be an improvement. Uh-oh. Yeah.
If I recall it correctly, at this point there have been 8 cars left on the lead lap.
Yeah, and I believe you're right now at this point, yes. And we're on lap 71. We got 29 to go. Excuse me. 29 to go, and I don't know who's out front. Let's unpause it. I love all these. The armchair officiating is great. I love it. I love it. I need you guys to help me because this stuff is hard. This isn't an easy job to figure out whose faults and all this other stuff. But it's kind of fun. All right, so green flag racing this time by lap 73 coming up. Holt on the inside, Ariati on the outside. The Nordgaard's Nads out front. The 20 and the 19 teammates. I unfortunately am down in the pits watching it, and Mr. Barger was in the doctor's office earlier getting something done that I don't know what he was getting done, but he said it was sounded half serious. And Dustin Lee in a wreck again. So he didn't make the race tonight. All right, Dustin, here we go. Is this Chris Scala again, or is this the... No, this is the one we just saw. So I'm one caution behind. All right. All right, so I'm an idiot. Who is the leader? Richard Schwint. All right, everybody coming down. Everybody on a different lap. But the leader right now is, I think, Yep, hold again. All right, so next set of green flag stops. So I went back to the wrong one. Here we go. Green, green, green. Lap 78. Hope there's no. There's still another caution flag, isn't there? Because I'm on number 11 according to my records. If another one does come out. Lap 78. Holt, Audi, and there is T-Man in third, doing a good job. Chance Crum still out there in a fourth position, but Scott Simley working him over on the inside Hot Wheels machine, and he's going to get him. A lot of damage to the number 3 Crum machine, and there is the 34 of Dominique, the pace car, who's doing pace car. The pace car should wear the crash paint, I think.
Yeah, I heard Chance say he was having a little bit of engine trouble there too as well.
CO8 scored 21st, running right behind the leaders of 77 of Grajava. The 18 of Bolton making his way up through the field in 7th position. Dave Swindell currently running in 6th, getting passed by Bolton there. A lot of damage to the left side of the Coors Light machine, with the 42 of Sircoy going on the outside to take Big Dave. And there is the 48 with crumpled nose damage, and the 86. Hudak and Brantley still under green here, lap 78. I hope is there another caution? Because again, I have 10 written down. I hope I didn't miss a number.
I believe that's going to be it. I mean, I think we run green flag through to the end.
Around lap 82 this time by. 18 to go. Mariotti trying to reel him in, and Scott Simley, he's got clear racetrack in front of him. A lot of fresh air there on the number 14 machine in third position. So, as we continue under green here, let's take a look and check in on where you guys are at. Dustin, you're out of the race, correct? Are you done?
No, I'm still out there.
Oh,
actually, the car wasn't too bad. I mean, it's still fast, but I came out of the pits really late, so I'm pretty much right in front of the leaders.
Well, there's Marcus. Marcus, you're running in 16th right now. It's like quite a few laps down. I think, how many laps down did you end up finishing? 7?
At this point, I'm 8 laps down.
You're 8 laps down right now?
Yeah, and I was just driving the car home. I mean, there was no one on my lap. I think it was Jared Ecke in front of me, 2 laps ahead, Richard Schwinn behind me, 3 laps. So
just
no
run
one left the race.
Run until it blows up, basically.
Yeah, a Sunday drive.
Did you pick up some milk?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll have to get some milk next time you're out. 55.
Last time I tried to pick up milk, I killed everybody because I played too much Postal.
Yeah, well, don't do that. So a lot of guys still running out there, multiple laps down as we try to finish it out. And back up there, Brizik working his way back up to 13th position, along with Mr. Beach in front of him in 18th. So everybody's all mixed up, not a whole big lot of racing going on except for this group right here, the 5th and 6th place. That's Bolton going around Crum there to take his spot. T-Man in 4th position at this point, falling back 1 to Jeremy Dominique, Scott Simley. Scott Simley, who's able to get by him up there in 3rd. But here comes 2nd and 1st positions, and they're in a lot of traffic. A lot of lap traffic right now. Alex Holt, Ariati in the 19, right there coming up on a lot of mangled vehicles. There's Lee cutting off the leaders. I'm sure you were just trying to get out of their way, and 19 does a good job not killing you again.
And surprisingly, I was actually able to keep up with these guys.
Winding it down, Alex Holt, lap 88, 12 to go. Simpson in the 33 on the outside in the Slamaflage mobile, and the Slamaflage mobile has seen better days, boys. Simpson's still hanging on to 18th, though, doing a pretty good job with his vehicle's camouflage. You can't see all the damage. It hides it. Aaron Cummings still down on pit road. See some smoke up ahead. Well, I will say this, that Holt and Adi there, I don't know if they had something going on. Both of them teammates, and you know, maybe they were communicating throughout the parts of the race on how they wanted to run and how hard they were going to run each other, because it looks like they're content.
Yeah, Holt has pretty much been on cruise control seemingly the whole race. He pretty much dominated this race.
Holt coming up on Marcus right now. Got about 9 to go. Dave running in 7th, getting a lap. And there, Adi giving him a shove. What was that about? Driver communications would be a bonus and a plus. I need to start recording the sessions. Hear what you guys say to one another, because Adi wasn't waiting around and maybe trying to turn it on, trying to reel in Holt there for the end. Simley on the inside of Rizik there in the 91. He's trying to get to the back of the 19. Marcus, you're in good shape right now. You're being laps down. It looks like you gained a couple of spots. You're up to 16th now, Marcus.
Oh, I didn't even realize I gained any spots
Yeah.
during that phase of the race. Wow.
Yeah. So that's, you know, that's 2 more points. That's 2 more championship points right there just by staying out. So good job, Marcus. Chris Scala trying to make his way back up through the field in the number 5, running in 10th. Doing a good job holding on to that Great Clips machine, having so much trouble earlier on. Richard Schwint down on the inside of him there in the 55 Superman. Superman a bunch of laps down right now in 22nd, but Superman is still running. Bolton coming up on these two. These two go high. Well, Scala goes high. Schwint gets up there. He sees Bolton coming, but Bolton loses his run. Justin running in 4th position. Talked to Justin briefly last night. Justin hates this place. Doesn't like it. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Phoenix? Hate it or don't? I think I already asked you this. Like it, hate it, or don't care?
Oh, I definitely like it. I think it's a great track. It's a lot of fun because it's not so stale, not so boring as all these other tracks.
I'm gonna have to say I agree with him. Even though it seems like there was a lot of contact, a lot of cautions tonight, it was still overall was a great race. And I mean, I love racing here myself.
No, I don't mind the track either. I agree with both of you. It's just, I want to say, you got to drive the track. The track will beat you. I mean, even out there all by yourself, the track will beat you. And you got to be aware of your surroundings all of the time at Phoenix. And it is a nice change to some of the bigger ovals that we do run a lot. So 2 more to go, and then we're done with this, guys. We can go on to Las Vegas next week. What do you guys got for Vegas next week, Marcus?
Well, that's one of the tracks I refer to as boring because all these 1.5 mile tracks are, I don't know, pretty much the same, at least to me. But it's always good racing. The track itself might not be very exciting, but I'm really looking forward to the racing there.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm actually looking forward to it as well. Hopefully we can stay out of trouble and have some speed.
And lap 100, white flag this time by Alex Holt. One more lap to go here at Phoenix International Raceway. Holt this is gonna be huge for him in the points here tonight. He's gonna make a jump. And here he comes out of turn number 4, and Alex Holt gonna win it here at Phoenix. Phew, that took a long time. But Alex Holt gonna come home and be the winner, and in second position is gonna be the 19 there of Ariati. And guess what, drivers? Those were my teammates. Yeah, my teammates come home 1 and 2 with no help from me, of course. But Scott Simley's going to come home 3rd. Bolton's going to come home 4th. Johnson 5th. Crum in 6th. Dominique in 7th. Swindell in 8th. Lee, you bring home in 9th. Somehow, some way, don't know how, but you come home in 9th with the most. I mean, if you got an award for getting beat up the most, you would have won it tonight here, Dustin.
Definitely.
But you finished, and that's important. You get you get a 9th place finish out of it. Sircoy comes home 10th, Scala 11th, Brantley 12th, Brizick 13th, McKee 14th, Rush, he comes home 15th, Marcus, you come home 16th. Mr. Beach comes home 17th. Simpson 18th, Hawkins 19th, Hudak 20th, Grajava, Schwint, Cummings, Allen, Nord, Wilski, Cummings, Jones, Hunt, Curry, Norris, Edney, Wilms. Wilms didn't make it in time, so yeah, you will be receiving no points for the. And Marche rounds out the top 32. That's it, guys. Any final thoughts on this race here at Phoenix? What can we expect the next time we come here, and what should we work on to make this race better the next time we come here?
I think one suggestion that I heard before was that more practice would be good, especially on this track, and I would agree. 30 minutes was not enough. At least not for those who didn't make the practices yesterday and the day before yesterday. But overall, I think we have some very skilled drivers here, and next time I expect something better than this.
Yeah, I just think the drivers need to be maybe a little bit more patient, and you know, overall it was good racing. Just had a lot of cautions, and you know, looking forward to it coming back next time.
I'm looking forward to it as well, as a driver and a broadcaster, to watch another race here at Phoenix. We have seen some exciting ones happen here. It's not like we can't do it. It's happened before. But the one thing, when we do come back to the desert here, I think that I would like to work on more is I had a bunch of different drills that I wanted to employ and go through, and we really didn't have enough people to do that during the practice sessions. So I would like to see more people turn out for the practice sessions, because people who, you know, turn out for the practice sessions, they're there to have fun, but they're there to make sure that the race isn't going to be bad come Wednesday. And we have some people that don't show up for practice. Very important you show up, because we need practice running around. That's one point. The next point I'd like to make is that here at Phoenix especially, unso like some of the other bigger ovals, this is a track that you must show extreme patience with, because if you don't, not only, you know, there's not a lot of room to pass out there. Like Talladega and Daytona, I mean, when one person gets in trouble, another one does, and that's no different here. You can wad up a lot of cars like we saw earlier. So patience and practice. Patience and practice, the two P's. I think if we spend a little more time working on, and this appears to be a weak track for a lot of us, that we should be good the next time we come here, and I will be looking forward to the next time we come here. So thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Marcus, for joining me up here tonight and helping me make decisions and watching the race with us, so we can see, you know, what goes on and what we can do to improve, and what individuals can do to improve on their performance as well as a group. So I really hope that this helps, and that you guys had a good time.
Oh yeah, I had a great time, and I also like to thank you for the great entertainment, the great league that you come up together with Steve, and I also want to thank the admins, Sam, Chris, and James. They're also doing a good job, and yeah, it's the Oscars all over again. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you very much, Marcus.
Appreciate the invite and enjoyed it.
All right, well, I'm going to take a little 5-minute break here and see what's going to happen. Thank you guys for joining me up here and helping me with this. And we can look back on this, hopefully, as a positive experience and try to make everybody else better at the same